Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my weekly makeup basket for last week. So if you didn't see my last video, instead of doing these for the upcoming week and picking out everything ahead of time, I'm going to do it retroactively, I guess, for the next month or so, because I'm taking a break from all my projects because this is the last month for a long time that I'm going to be home with all of my makeup items. So I just kind of want to enjoy that and kind of just use whatever I feel like using instead of making myself use a limited number of things. So last week was my first week doing that, and it has been so great. It's so refreshing, and I've been having so much fun just playing with whatever I want. So even though I'm doing that, there are still a lot of products that are in my projects that I will still be reaching for. So I've still been using these two primers, the Benefit Professional and the Makeup Forever Step 1, the hydrating one. I'm still using my Sephora concealer and my clean foundation from CoverGirl. And I've been using my Be a Bombshell powder, my ambient lighting palette, or the ones in these little jars. Well, I stopped using this little jar because I want to bring it with me when I'm traveling, so I have been using the palette itself more. For bronzer, I kind of alternated between the Park Avenue Princess in this Tarte Reinforce After Dark palette and my Bahama Mama. And these are the only two, are they the only two bronzers? I have Laguna from NARS, and I have one in another palette. That might be like all I really have right now, so I kind of want to pick one of these and focus on it, but I'm just not going to do that quite yet. Still using my Color Tattoo in Creamy Beige, and these two mascaras have been my go-to. I have one other open, but layering these, I just love it so much that I haven't been reaching for the other one, but these are probably near their end, so I'm going to keep using them until they die. And then I have been going for the Too Faced Bulletproof Brows, because this is a cream product, and I have a pencil in one of my projects, and it's going to last a really long time, and I don't want this to go bad, so I might take that out of the project, but I've been going to this and I really like it so far. Okay, now, so this week I really focused kind of on playing with eyeshadow. I still used my Lorac Pro. I used the matte shades in it a lot, but for my lid shades I used my eyeshadow singles. I also did incorporate my Pulp Fiction palette a lot more this week because I really prefer the Righteous shade in here. That was kind of just like cream in the Lorac instead of using white from this one, so I did use that a lot more this week. And then I just kind of played, this is my little box where I keep all my singles, and I used almost all of them this week. So it was really fun to play with these because a lot of them are newer. I had about 6 or 7 of these since I started my Pan That palette, so I haven't really been able to play with them. I've probably used them all, a couple times just when I first got them, but since I've been panning my palette, I haven't been able to use them. So it was really nice this week to be able to play with these a little more. I haven't shown you guys these yet. They came last week and I have been playing with them. They're my first two ColourPop shadows. They're in Cricket and So Quiche. I was also really excited to play with my new Urban Decay shadows. Though a lot of the videos I posted last week, I think my I'm on a no-buy update and my empties, I was wearing Mushroom, and I love this shade so much. I used this just, with the Lorac Pro, put this all over the lid, and then used a lot of matte shades. So this is just a really warm gray color, and I just love it so much, and I loved the way my makeup turned out that day. And then I did a similar thing with this one. This is Pistol, which is kind of a cool gray color, so they or a cool brown color. So they are kind of similar, but they are, to a makeup lover, they're different. You can kind of see the difference, hopefully. So yeah, I really liked using these, and I know I broke my no-buy to buy them, but I really like them, so no regrets here. I also was able to use my Ardency in the shadows a little more. Actually, I don't think I used Heaven. I only used Hell this week. I want to use Heaven though, soon, but this I kind of did a brown kind of smoky eye with, and it's just a really beautiful, darker, warm brown shade. I'm wearing this in today. My go-to look for a really long time after I got this palette was to use this all over the lid, this in the crease, this in the outer V, this is the highlight, and then I would put this on the lid just for a little extra shimmer. And that's actually what I have today on, except for I basically subbed out a lot of the shadows in this for the Lorac Pro. So this is Sin, which I'm sure is Sin right there. And this is kind of my go-to look when I am wearing bolder lip colors, and that's kind of my goal for this next week is I'm going to wear some of my more fun lip colors. So I'll probably be reaching for this and the Pulp Fiction palette and the Rock Pro a lot more this week instead of, you know, playing with eyeshadows. And then I might play with more palettes next week, so I'm kind of excited about that too. I also have these two Kaylin Just Mineral eye polishes, and I got one in an Ipsy and one in a Pop Basic box. I used this one this week. It's in the shade Kona, and it looks really dark. If you see that, when you kind of swatch it, it looks really, really dark. So I kind of put this all over the lid, but then I kind of blended it out, and it was so pretty and much less dark. I'm trying to blend it with my finger. You can kind of see that it fades a lot when you blend it, and I just really liked it way more than I thought I was. So I'm really glad I got to play with that as well. And then this one is just a little bit lighter, if you can see. And this one is in the shade Orchid, and it really reminds me of Steal a Kitten. It's not really orchidy at all. It's like really close to Sin as well. So I don't really know what's called Orchid, but I love the eyeshadows I used this week, and you know, I really enjoyed playing with all my single shadows. So yeah, so that's basically everything. Oh, I did wear Liar too. That's what I was wearing with Mushroom in those videos. It's this kind of brown lipstick. But I really didn't wear a lot of lipstick this week, so when I did wear this, but I also wore whatever I have in my purse, which is my Project 10 pan ones. So I have my Lipstick Queen Saint Pinky Nude is probably the one I wore the most this week. So that's that, and then the other one's in my purse, so who knows where that is. But I totally forgot to talk about blush. So this week I mostly use my Josie Maran Coconut Watercolor Cheek Gelée because this is in my Finish by Cinco de Mayo, and I really, really wanted to finish it before the 5th of May. So that update will be posted this week, so you'll see if I did. I also used a MAC Warm Soul, which I got around Christmas, I think, and I haven't played with too much. So I have a swatch of it there. It's kind of a shimmery nude blush. And then I also used Unleashed from Tarte. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of right there. Just kind of a nice rosy pink shade. So yeah, so anyway, I had so much fun playing with all my makeup this week, and I'm really looking forward to doing it again for the rest of the month. Like I said, this week I think I'll probably keep my eye look pretty similar to what I'm wearing today, and then play with more bright lipsticks. So I think that will be really fun. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this new updated kind of weekly makeup basket. I'll see you again next Monday with another one. And I think in my kind of announcement video where I said I was going to be doing this, I said I was going to try to post these on Fridays or Saturdays, but Fridays are my busiest day for work. I have 2 jobs that I work on Friday, and I don't get home till late, and you know, filming on Friday just isn't gonna work, and I usually film my weekly makeup baskets on Saturdays or Sundays. So I'm just gonna stick to that schedule, and then I'm just gonna post them on Mondays like I normally do. So that's my plan, and anyway, I will see you next week in my next one. Bye!